Hello and welcome, beautiful soul. You are entering a sacred space of daily renewal and remembrance. I am Amora Satyara. Each morning here in Daily Whispers from Spirit, I share a sacred message received from the voice of divine oneness and peace. A spirit-filled whisper of remembrance from the heart of spirit directly to your heart, calling you to remember who you truly are. This is a daily practice centered on remembrance. It's a gentle call. Each day, messages are spoken with tones imbued in them to awaken to the remembrance of who you truly are. Through gentle reflections, breath practices, and affirmations, we begin the day anchored in divine presence, setting the tone to walk in love and unity. So, this is a daily practice. Let us begin by gently stating to ourselves, we are never alone. We are light embodied. We are love made visible. Now let's take a nice deep centering breath, breathing in. Imagine breathing in light, the energy of love of which we are, opening our heart space. And exhaling now, gently relaxing into our body, setting the intention within to open to receive this message that has called you here this day. The title of this message is The Flow of Eternal Life. The whisper from Spirit. Remember, the flow of your life is one of divine expression. Allow for the divinity to present in all ways, always. Each day offers countless opportunities for awakening to the divine state of oneness. To experience this, set your sight on the divine within you. With a vigilant eye, look only toward the light, allowing all else to be. You are here to express love, to be, to create, to expand. Yes, unlimited in all ways, always. This is your true nature. There is a divine current running through all life, a continuous stream of light and love flowing from source through you. When we become conscious of this flow, we begin to experience life not as random or chaotic, but as sacred and unfolding. Every moment becomes an invitation to see with awakened eyes and respond from the truth of our being. By choosing to fix our gaze on the divine, we align with the greater rhythm of life. We no longer resist or push. We allow. And in that allowing, we awaken to the freedom to be, to create, to expand without limitation. This is the essence of eternal life, a constant return to love again and again and again. Let's take a moment to breathe that in. Take a nice deep breath in, allowing the energy to just rest within your heart. Exhale gently and release. now we have some journal prompts, some reflective questions that we're going to ask ourselves. And we may record the response in a journal or just within the mind. And I'm going to ask you to notice what you feel in response to these questions, what you feel in your body, what arises within your mind, and that you gently observe without judgment. Just let it be. Just take notice, gently noticing, like you're watching a movie. Question number 1. How can I align more fully with the divine flow of my life today? How can I align more fully with the divine flow of my life today? Notice what you notice, allowing what emerges to emerge in response to this question. Question number 2. What does it mean for me to keep a vigilant eye on the divine? What does it mean for me to keep a vigilant eye on the divine? My understanding of what I'm being asked to do when I'm being asked to keep a vigilant eye on the divine. What does that mean to me? Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. This is your moment of reflection. Question number 3. Where in my life am I being invited to allow more and resist less? Where in my life am I being invited to allow more and resist less? Notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. Where is the invitation to step into allowing and release resistance? Where is the struggle? Whom am I struggling against? Or what? Where there's struggle, there's conflict, there's the invitation to allow and release resistance. Number 4, what does divine expression look like in my daily actions and thoughts? What does divine expression look like in my daily actions and thoughts? How is the divine expression flowing through me out into the world? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Notice what you notice. And now let's gently flow to the action steps for this message. Begin your day with this intention, setting the intention within your mind. Today, I allow the divine flow to move freely through me. So you're setting that intention firmly, directing your energy this day to allow the divine flow to move through you without resistance. And then throughout the day, when you're distracted or you find yourself overwhelmed, softly and gently ask yourself, am I looking toward the light? Am I looking toward the light? Am I open to love? Or where am I? Where am I within my consciousness? This is something that I personally love to ask myself all the time. Where am I within my consciousness? And it's reflected in our actions, in what we're experiencing every moment of every day. And when we stop and take a look, we can have an assessment of where we are. And if we find that it's someplace that is not of our choosing, then we simply need to choose the direction of which we flow our energy. Next, take 5 minutes at sunset to reflect on moments when you felt in alignment with divine expression this day. So take 5 minutes at sunset to self-reflect, to reflect on when you felt in alignment with divine expression. And you felt you were aligned with your soul. Write them down and give thanks. And that completes our actions as we move now very gently to the affirmations. Affirming, I am a vessel of divine expression. Affirming to yourself, I am a vessel of divine expression. I look only toward the light. I look only toward the light. I allow, I expand, I create. I allow, I expand, I create. The divine flow moves through me, unlimited in all ways, always. The divine flow moves through me, unlimited in all ways, always. I live in the freedom of eternal life. I live in the freedom of eternal life. Very powerful affirmations made with conviction. Know that as you make these statements, these affirmations, your body listens to you. You have something called body consciousness, and it holds awareness and it listens to you. As you say, I am a vessel of divine expression, it opens, it relaxes into the experience. It's aligned in truth. And now we come to the closing blessing for this day's message. May your sight be set upon the light. May your heart open fully to the divine rhythm flowing through your life. May you remember that you are not separate from Source, but the living, breathing expression of love, unfolding moment by moment. Flow freely, expand joyfully, and allow the divine to reveal itself through you, always, in all ways. Until tomorrow, beloved, may you journey well. May this day reflect to you the beauty of you in all ways, always. Thank you for joining me. I am Amora Satira, and I send you love. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.